This is
This
the
is
fun.
gorgeous. TrekCore.com, a master systems display graphic for the Enterprise NX-01 designed by our pal, Doug
Nice.
Drexler.
Woohoo!
Ooh, love
I
Wow,
love
that.
these kind of things.
Me too.
there's only 7 decks? Is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, they are really nice decks, but only 7 of them
That's
is
what she
crazy.
said.
Why? What do you mean? So,
Sorry.
yeah. So which one
Very nice
is
decks.
actually it
Mhm.
looks like there's no, maybe not because like yeah, I guess not. It looks like there's more decks than that. Look, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
There's spaces if you look at the.
Yeah, it's the final frontier, but what I'm saying is
No, no, no.
like,
Like if you look in
No,
between
at,
D deck and E
on the
deck,
side.
there's
Yeah.
oh yeah.
spaces.
So what are those? Okay, you're right. So what are those
Is that where the
gigantic
Jeffrey tubes
spaces?
go?
Um, it looks like the okay, well the plasma
Oh, wait.
accelerator is there, but then there's a tubey guy that goes like zoop.
So everybody in the live chat, look, right here it says CD space E space F. But if you follow along the space, there's stuff there. Like there's a big like what's the deal here?
That's main
And if you
engineering there, right?
and if you look at this space here,
Yeah.
there's something. There are rooms
Well,
here.
you know what? You're gonna have to take it up with Doug Drexler.
Yeah, I would love for him because I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a reason for it. And it's going
Mm-hmm.
to be whatever the
Definitely.
reason is, it's great, but I'd like to know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Captain's
I
ready
mean, it's
room.
all of those spots happen where there's a room or an area that is bigger than 2 stories, like 2 decks in height. Like maybe it just needed to have more height.
Yeah, I heard on Klingon ships, they all their ships have 2 decks.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm
I
pleased with
can,
that one. I'm
can
sorry,
can
I like that one.
could you show us the nacelle?
Here she is. Man, that is
I just
awesome.
wanted to see the catwalk. I just wanted to see like where it was in
Like
the
right said
nacelle.
Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But but
I love that episode.
but if there's only 7 decks, how come there's so many windows on the
Hmm.
outside of the ship when we see it?
Mm, I need a picture.
Like even in the tail, there's windows going up to on the tail, between the nacelle and the firing impulse rockets.
Yes.
There's windows all the way up. And I always assumed those were quarters.
Right.
But there was definitely more than 7 rows of them.
Ryan, we need a picture of the ship. I mean, I
Well,
suppose there is one behind us, but
I'm more like looking at this slew transition in millijoules per second, and it starts at 12. Phase drift in arc seconds starts at 2300. Like, what does that even mean?
Doug Drexler has some explaining to
Oh.
do.
Yeah. Anyway, this is really cool.
I like that.
Too sexy for my shirt.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'm reading
Easy.
that from the comments.
Okay, I was gonna say the live chat's gonna be pissed.
No way.
Christian says doozers. I don't know what those
Yeah.
things are. Are those the
Mm-hmm.
things in
Mhm.
Fraggle Rock
Yeah,
that were
Mhm.
also
they
And
gross?
they
take the
build
radishes and
stuff.
turn them into yeah.
Doozers.
And then the Fraggles eat them.
Yeah. But as it
I
turns
love that
out,
cheese.
they're
Yeah.
supposed to. There's a whole ecosystem happening. There's an episode about it where they stop eating
Oh.
they stop eating the doozer towers and then the doozers are like have they just keep building them and they like get bored and sad.
Oh, because they
So
always get angry when they get eaten.
yeah, but
It's
they
like, stop eating my work.
exactly. But it turns out it's how it's supposed to work.
That
The
is
Walter
how it's
magic of
supposed to work.
nature.
Walter Ian K says, gotta have all your decks in a row.
Oh, I
pretty
took a
good.
peek here and I saw Dave Gregory talking about ship booties.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ship booties.
Ship
All right.
booties. The nacelles?
I don't even know. I
No
don't
big
even
booty on
know.
this
No,
ship.
either.
Yeah.
All right. So for real, where did this come from?
Booty.
Doug Drexler.
Well, I know it just came from, but did he just create this, or is this something that has
Oh,
existed?
No,
Probably
it was
old.
on Trek Core.
Ah,
And
cool.
that's why I shared it, because it looked cool. I have no idea where it
I
came
love it.
from.
I love it. I remember
It's
the
just
the first time I saw the Enterprise D one, like, big enough that I could see it. Yeah,
mm,
Jenny,
Yeah, and the
child
Matt
brain.
Boardman. The
Yeah.
Matt Boardman spliced them together. Check this out. This is fun. Like that image we just saw, and then the exterior of God, that is such a
Mm.
beautiful picture. Look
okay,
at
so
that.
they don't have as many windows on
No.
the NX-01.
They look
No.
like they don't have any
That
windows
would make
practically.
sense. Okay, this
It's like
makes
a
more
submarine.
sense.
Yeah.
Right.
It
So
is
the
like a
NX-01
submarine.
it makes more sense now.
Yep. Yeah.
If I'm thinking about Enterprise,
I miss
then that
Enterprise.
graphic
Me
does
too.
make sense. I do too.
When was the last time you guys saw Enterprise?
I have it's been a couple years since I've watched an episode, I would say. I think it's coming on time to get on it,
I
I
think
think.
during COVID.
hmm Yeah. I restarted after COVID. I mean, I had watched all of it before COVID, and then I definitely went back to it. But I
Mm.
didn't go all the way back through. I'd meant to, but stuff happened, Um, shoot, what was I gonna say?
Something about Enterprise.
Enterprise.
I don't know if I've seen it since it first came out. Like, I don't know if I ever like
What?
rewatched. I said, I don't know if I've seen it since it first came out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like an
Whoa.
episode here or there every once in a while. There's
hmm
something that comes up, but
Mhm.
I think maybe I haven't seen it in whatever it's been, 15, 20 years, 20
Wow.
years, which is great because that means when I watch it, it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be like
awesome.
it's gonna be like when we're right
Fresh.
now we're watching the Next Generation with the Seventh Rule. I'm like, some episodes I
hmm
remember so well,
Yeah.
and others I'm like, I have no
What?
knowledge of this place, like
Yeah.
Gandalf. So good. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
hmm
yeah, COVID was the first time I had ever watched it.
Right. Yeah, and that's same with me like a year or two earlier. And I loved it. Ah,
too.
God, I loved it. It's just so
Me too.
scrappy, and they're like trying to figure stuff out, and they get the crap beat out of them, and like they're kind of like there's this like manifest destiny thing going on that they
Yeah.
get kind of handed
I
back to them, which I love.
Yeah. I
Mm,
love that it does feel like you're on a submarine
yes.
when you're
Yeah.
watching Enterprise.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
that was
that feeling.
deliberate.
hmm
Yeah.
I love
I
the
love that it
uniforms.
feels like it's like grassroots into space.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like and figuring stuff out, like, landing on a planet and being like, oh, it turns out we actually need to, be a little more
Yeah.
careful with just running around on an unknown planet.
Yeah, don't just trample the grass,
Yeah,
right, Wesley?
Hey, he fell into that area.
He trampled on purpose. He was mad at the Edo.
That's right.
Thanks for watching that clip. You can find us on the main viewer live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about all of the week's Star Trek news.